Rosalind Franklin. Rosalind Franklin was born on 25th July 1920 in London, that is England. She grew up in a wealthy and highly educated family, with both her parents being actively involved in her upbringing. From a young age, Rosalind Franklin displayed a keen interest in pure sciences, and particularly in mathematics. Rosalind Franklin attended St. Paul's Girls' School, an all-girls school in London, an all-girls l'école in London, where she excelled in her studies. In the year 1938, she entered Newnham College at the University of Cambridge to study natural sciences. Franklin graduated in 1941 with a degree in chemistry and began her career as a research scientist. In 1942, Franklin joined the British Coal Utilization Research Association, VCURA, as a research associate. During her time at the British Coal Utilization Research Association, she worked on various projects related to coal and carbon. Her work allowed her to develop expertise in X-ray crystallography, a technique used to determine the structure of molecules. In 1947, Franklin moved to Paris, where she worked at the Laboratoire Central de Services de Chimie Physique at the University of Paris. While there, she honed her skills in X-ray crystallography and applied it to studying the structure of complex organic molecules. Franklin's expertise in X-ray crystallography caught the attention of John Randall. Her perfection, her expertise in the X-ray crystallography caught the attention of John Randall, the head of the King's College, London, Physics Unit. And in 1951, she joined his team as a research associate. He selected her to be part of his team, part of his research team. due to her perfection and expertise. It was at King's College that Franklin made her most significant contributions to science. It was at that university that she made so much contributions to the field of science. Rosalind Franklin's work at the King's College, London, focused on studying the structure of DNA using X-ray crystallography. That was the center of her focus. During her research in King's College London, or at King's College London, she used this technique to capture high-resolution X-ray diffraction images. Of DNA fibers. Her images, specifically photo 51 photo, provided important evidence that DNA had a helical structure. In the year 1953, Franklin left King's College and joined Birkbeck College, University of London, as a research associate. She continued her research on the structure of viruses using X-ray crystallography. Her work in this field directly contributed to the understanding of the intricate structure of these microscopic organisms, the viruses. Tragically, Franklin's career was cut short when she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. On 16 April 1958, at the age of 37, she passed away, leaving behind a rich scientific legacy that would only be fully appreciated years later. She passed away at the age of 37 on 16 April 1958. Although Franklin's contributions to the discovery of the helical structure of DNA were initially overshadowed by the work of James Watson and Crick Francis, her work regarding the helical structure of DNA was overshadowed. It was overshadowed by the work of James Watson and Francis Crick. Most of the people allotted the work to James Watson and Francis Crick. Most of the people consider them to be the first scientists that discovered or that explained the helical structure of DNA. But it was confirmed that Rosalind Franklin was the first discoverer of the helical structure of DNA. But her work was overshadowed. Her significant role was eventually recognized. It was later recognized. That's the reason why we called her the forgotten heroine. We consider her We called her the forgotten heroine, the Dark Lady of DNA. If we could remember, James Watson and Crick Francis were awarded the Nobel Prize due to their description about the helical structure of DNA. But who is the real discoverer? The real discoverer was Rosalind Franklin, but her work was overshadowed by the work of these two men. But later on, her work was recognized. So that's one of the wonders of science. A person should push the effort. Even if your work is not recognized today, it may be recognized tomorrow or after your lifetime. Today, Franklin is celebrated as a pioneering figure in the field of molecular biology, chemistry, and genetics. Her work has had a lasting impact on our understanding of the structure and function of DNA. And this is indicating that science doesn't belong to men only. The knowledge of science is for men and women. As how so many men are regarded as heroes in the field of science, likewise, there are so many women that are doing so many significant research work in the field of science. I'd like to give some references, some book references that are published about the life and work of Rosalind Franklin. There are so many books that have been published about the life and work of this heroine, Rosalind Franklin. One of the books is with the title Rosalind Franklin, the Dark Lady of DNA by Brenda Maddox. Another book with the title Rosalind Franklin and DNA. Another book with the title Rosalind Franklin, the Double Helix and the Final Judgment by Line Osman Elkin. Another book with the title Rosalind Franklin, Scientist Who Discovered the Structure of DNA by Callum Mooney. Another article with the title The Rosalind Franklin Papers, From DNA to Atomic Structures. Mm-hmm.